G'day everyone. Anxious Aussie here at Parliament House. Not really sure what's going on today. I hope everyone who could went to the dawn service and things. I decided to forego the march today to spend time with the family, but I thought I'd also, while I had the opportunity, I'd quickly pop up past Parliament House. Let everyone see what's going on, if they want to tell us what's going on, and we'll go from there. Now, I did see the police go and have a chat to them before. I'm not really quite sure what that deal was with that. We will see how things go. Looks like breakfast happening. Breakfast happening over here. That way. He's going. Thought I'd come and see what was happening since yesterday. I missed all the yesterday. Oh, we got a fire.
I got locked up yesterday.
Did you? I didn't know there were arrests yesterday. I missed everything yesterday afternoon. So it's a bit like Saturday. I left just before the whole thing happened. Yeah. Like literally, I think I left maybe 5 minutes before all of that happened. I was like, oh, it's all the same, you know, the music and the speeches. Oh, no, on Saturday.
I got arrested last night.
Did you? Up here? I was, yeah.
Drunk and disorderly in public, but I can operate a motor vehicle still legally.
Oh.
I blew 0.022. I said, are you fucking serious? You're going to charge me this?
But just over P plate level.
I can literally drive a car legally on the street, but you're not letting me go into my birthday party in the middle of the lawn. Go away.
Has anyone got another megaphone?
So is this the group that, are they still doing the picnic at Black Mill? I didn't know what was going on today. It was sort of like, that's gone? Cool. Yeah. No, I had like 3 different posters for today, and I didn't get a chance to ask anyone who's, you know, supposedly a boss.
Yeah. There was meant to be a Commonwealth Park march, but I think that was cancelled.
Yeah, that's. I didn't quite get in early enough, and that's why I was sort of looking, trying, is there any flags or stuff? So, but I thought I'd come and, you know, catch up on what the deal is.
It's a glebe park.
It's always 24 hours.
Triangle, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of splinter groups happening at the moment.
Yeah, I know that.
Also,
There's quite a few who are excluded from the triangle now, aren't there? Like there's a bit of a group of them.
Are you going live now?
I'm going to go live. Yep.
We also plotted a noose and hung it over and said it's for ScoMo.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what we did at the back. Me and Joel, we went for a walk.
Yeah, so figure of mine as well. There's not many streamers around, so at least come up, let people have a say, film people if they're having something to say. And
yeah, he was at the Greek protest.
Yeah, I don't know how he could. I don't know how he managed to stream as much as he did. That cost you an absolute bloody fortune. But
no, you get a good deal with data.
Yeah.
Get a good view with data. So you can go to a Mason, or you can go jump online, pay $300, and you get over $700 and 700 gigabyte of data.
Oh, that'd be right.
Data's not super expensive. It's the battery. It's the fucking problem.
Yeah, doing 3 or 4 hours, I probably use 6 or 7 gig, I reckon. But yeah, you know.
I'll pay $10 for 10 gig.
Yeah, that's not too bad. When you're only doing it every now and again.
Oh no, that's
once
just
weekend,
that's
week
just small as fuck. And then I pay $40 to get 65 gig. Yeah, it's all right, but
You're right.
I'll go over and see the protesters and leave you to your breakfast.
No, so I've got to keep the peace towards the Queen. For 24 hours. I said, well, the Queen's in fucking London, so fuck off and let me out.
Well, she should be right then, shouldn't she?
Yeah,
Don't think you'll be disturbing her too much.
If she stays away from me, we'll be all good. And then if she does come over, I'll only ask her 2 questions. Deeds and titles.
No.
Yeah, fair enough. Deeds and titles. Alright, let's go get some...
Pedophiles in our government.
Okay. interesting. Oh, that's their niece that we just heard about. How are we going today? Are you trying to get it down now?
I want to tighten it, but I don't know how.
Oh, okay. Not enough weight.
How you doing? Right, that's just going to have to sit there for a second. That's a high quality camera you got.
It's not too bad. Did you have anything you wanted to say to the world?
Hello world.
Hello, world. I thought I'd just come up and, do a quick stream. Oh, they did. They're okay with your fire set up now, are they? Oh, good. We've got some protesting happening, so I'll stay for a little while we do some protesting.
Attention all members of public. There is a reason why we are here and not down at the War Memorial today. And that is because we are here fighting for freedom. We are on public land, which means we can have a fire to cook our food. The police, who have no legal jurisdiction over this land, are trying to stop us. We will not stop.
That answers that question.
If you want to stick around for the show, be our guest. We won't stop until we're dead.
Alright, so I take it when the copper was over here before, she was upset about the fireplace, or? Oh, okay, yeah. No, because I arrived just when she was
Are you
walking
filming?
away. Yeah, I am now.
Oh, okay.
I am now.
Yeah, can I not go on there?
Yeah, that's fine. If you're not in the front, you're okay.
Yeah,
No, it's more the people protesting or
Is this
anyone who
Channel
wants
7?
to tell people. Hey?
Is that Channel 7?
No.
Where's that, mate?
No, this is Anxious Aussie, and I'm an independent, and I have been protesting and things in Canberra for like 6 or 7 years, and filming any protest that's going on that I can get to for that long as well. Not just the patriot ones and stuff, but the lefty ones as well. Well, that's fine. As I said, I'm only filming protests, so.
What's the name of the other photographer? The one who was there at
No. Oh, look, there's a circle.
Today is ANZAC Day and we are cooking on a fire, which we have permission for by the police station, fire station.
Public protest, but don't film us.
These police don't have any jurisdiction. We have
Interesting.
permission and we're going to be lighting it up.
Cool. That's all right, but this is a public protest space.
I asked you before.
No, I said I was going to film the protesters, and this is a public protest space.
I thought you were reasonable because I told you that I didn't want to be on it, and then you said okay.
And I said I was going to film the protesters. I'm going to just film you doing your thing and hanging out.
I asked you one fucking thing.
You'll get over it. I'm sorry, but it's a public protest. We're all here for freedom, aren't we? Freedom of choice, freedom of expression. I'm not going to apologise for filming a protest, love. We're up against, we don't want the politicians keeping secrets. Don't go to a public protest if you don't want to be filmed. Wear a mask. So apparently the police are going to get angry.
Can you stay off the road, please? People who think if the vehicles coming through will not stop, they'll swerve, do what they want. Please stay off the road.
Is that yesterday?
Bigotry coming through.
Is that yesterday's audio?
I think it's today.
Today? Oh, I didn't know they did it today.
Yeah, they do it every day.
At 10 o'clock, they didn't have 10 o'clock now.
No, they do it regardless. Unless they
That day, people might be going up to March. Like, yeah,
depends what the
Our grass.
So I'm not sure who is coming through, but increased police presence.
So yeah, people, we're going to get started. Do our normal address today, but just remember, people, stay off the road because these big vehicles, they come through a fair pace, and as you can imagine, they've got a job to do, and they will not stop. They'll swerve and try and avoid people if possible, but they will not stop. That includes sitting in the gutter with your feet into the road. Don't do that either, please.
It is impressive. God. Space. Watching for your cops. Oh, we're about to get plenty of action.
Alright guys, we're going to get started now. We're going to get started now.
Good morning, freedom fighters, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the children that have got up this morning and attended the dawn service outside of their comfort zone. Today is the first day of a new ethos, a new era of ANZACs that have called out the rain beds. They have not been conscripted. They have not signed a document to fight for the country. They have crawled out of their bed day in, day out, off their own backs to fight for their country. That is you people. Everyone I look at here, and believe me when I say I am happy to be amongst you, because you are unscripted. You are voluntary fighters. So a new dawn of ANZAC this year has begun. So if everybody can now be upstanding, remove your headdress, unless you're in uniform. Straight of limb, true of eyes, steady on the ground. They were staunch to the end of their fight, uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not rule, nor the years compare. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember.
lest we forget.
This reference.
Dear Your Excellency, the Honourable David Hurley, as Governor-General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from the ever-growing cohort of Australian citizens, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings of the police report from the Woods Royal Commission 1995 to 1997. The Woods Royal Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister, and others, frightening enough. That the Australian Government and Parliament has made no attempt to undo a 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of acceptable. We visited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting. The then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. As the Senator stated, it is not so much the secret that's the problem, it's when a group of people such as the 28 keep each other's secrets. He quoted the judge of the day also. The judge, we, not I, we decided not to revisit the issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary system. Governor-General, how can you justify a 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Woods Royal Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on the case? We have the right to full disclosure of the investigation, given that we paid for it and therefore own it. 26 painful years later, we have stood each week since 30th of August 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and now daily since the 7th of February, we are either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. Governor-General, your recent choices here in the college. We the people respectfully require the individual honoured with the position of Governor-General to uphold the requirements of the office of Governor-General. It is here in the college we the people respectfully reserve the right to process information in the supplied letter and the right to reply to the letter in writing. We the people wish to inquire why the Governor-General's office has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in the unlimited peaceful protesters, as is their protected rights in Australian law. Let it be up to the citizens of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the judicial system, Parliament and police in this matter. Yours sincerely, concerned citizens of Australia. I personally want to thank all the servicemen that are here today, and all the servicemen that have come and gone, and the ones that came home, that didn't come home, as much as anybody else. My courage comes from my grandfather and these people. My courage to fight for this country, and they fought for our freedoms, they suffered for our freedoms, and what we are going through now is the loss, just slow chipping away of our freedoms. And it starts off with things like, don't approach that person or don't talk to that person, you may offend them. Well, offence is taken by the person that's being talked to, and they can simply not take offence to it, and they can either choose to not value the person's statement or whatever it is. I believe that is how they chipped away at our communities. you know, they stop you talking to your neighbour, they stop you talking to the guy down the road. You know, once upon a time, you're walking the bus stop, you pass that same person 10 times, and next thing you know, you're having a conversation with them, and you had something in common. That's community. That's what Australia is starting to miss. You know, I've told the story before. I lived across the road from my elderly 86 neighbour for 5 years before I realised she had no hot water. Her hot water service had simply failed. She couldn't afford to fix it. How do you think I felt? It cost me $7.50 for a new element.
So old mate was putting a noose up.
And I didn't even know, and I lived across the road from her.
The police are now coming to have a chat to him.
And she was the one that actually was responsible for accosting a guy who was trying to steal my car, and that's the reason I got my car back.
Police aren't impressed. I should have been ready for that one, shouldn't I? I'm not sure the police interview finding it somewhat amusing. Trying to get that back down out of the tree.
It's not going to come on that. See that other branch up there? No. I just tried to do that. It's going to take a moment. You're going to have to be patient. It's the end of the year for about 20 minutes.
And it's down. Without hassles, without drama. Well, that was half expected. Well, I don't know. It's telecom rope though, like it's a bit.
You two look like a couple of young fellas. How long have you been working for the AFP? 2 years? How old are you?
You guys need to arrest some pedophiles in the building behind us.
Well, let's get this fire going.
Uh-oh. Alright, put this back up here again now.
We are the 91%. We are the things that will make Australia great again. Thank you.
Interesting.
We are our brothers too. From the other area, because there's quite a few people now that have been arrested that are unable to enter the triangle and whatnot, so they've decided to move the speeches and the protests down here. Now, as I've said several times since I've been here 13 weeks, please keep this road open and vacant of people. Concentrate when you cross it, because the bigotry vehicles that come down here come at high speed. They are trained to look after the person in the car. That is their job. Just like all the jobs that some of you have lost. You would love to have your job back. You wouldn't want other people to stop you from doing your job. So please keep this road open and just be aware if you have to cross it. The bike tracks, please don't block the people on the bike track. That is another thing that I ask. But if someone stops and wants to listen to what we're saying, don't rush up to them and start waving things in their faces and stuff, because just them standing there listening is enough for them to learn something. And if they have an opinion, remember, freedom of rights. We want the right to express our views. Let them express their views. We don't have to oppose them. We may not agree with them. They still have the right of freedom of speech, just like we do. Respect comes from both directions. So please, don't accost people if they come down and start disagreeing with us. That is their right, just like it is our right to disagree with them and other things. Don't stop people riding that bike track, these guys. It's just common courtesy. I'm all about morals and that sort of thing. I try to keep mine as close and as good as I can. And I appreciate you guys, taking some of my morals on board around here. That is a personal favour to me, and I really do appreciate it, because, as I've said before, your freedoms are just as important as anybody else's. If you want to express something a certain way, that is up to you. that is the whole thing with freedom. We've got to get out of this thing that we can't let people do what they want freedom-wise. As long as it's not encroaching on someone else's freedom and not taking away other people's rights and freedom. That's all I've got to say, guys. I really appreciate it. The truck will be here along shortly with some speeches from some of the other people that we wanted to hear from today, just because it's a better location for everybody. I think Dan wants to have a quick talk.
Thank you, Fred. Appreciate it. I just wanted to say a couple of things about the significance of today and what so wars aren't often begun.
I'll be their witness. Their witness, because I'll just sit here. I'll be their witness. But I knew it was going to be a government witness. I'll be there.
It isn't about rationalising just wars or condemning unjust wars.
This used to be that. This used to be that. At the war. Yeah. Because my uncle, my family are big artists. My cousin is an arms actually put me army. My uncle and son were actually, I went into there because I was going to stay there, but run the hydro system, the water system. I'm going to stay here. So what's that? Run the Canberra it feels a beautiful. Lockless all there, and Mass, Mockers all there, and Mass in the army in the Mass. People believe it. Yeah. Well, I really not say anything at all. Always on hospitals. I wake up and bed next to me. So I'm always protected. Then I don't know. A few years ago, a country that happened as soon as we moved down. And it was like I was This was supposed to work from Commonwealth Park to here, but they changed it to Governor General House. Yeah, we heard it. Yeah. It's 12 minutes by car. Yeah. Just this way, yeah. Thank you. That's all right. Yeah, so, good morning. Yeah, we heard that. That's, which I've known earlier. But anyway, I'm comfortable now. My feet are too sore. Thank you. Thanks for telling us that. Yes, but epic was, I'll never forget that. That was one, especially on Friday night. I was up for that. I'm like 12. I was down the first one, so I was down the front. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But then I sort of thought, I thought that too. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I thought, but yeah, someone else. But I think at the end, because if I was nobody else, they wouldn't have been able to deal with it. But hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? Always. I came up one night and we had pizzas up here. Well, I'm a Victorian and I used to Parl. This was, it was bitter. It was the wind coming off those mountains. I had 4 layers on. Plus I had some gave me a blanket. I had around me like another woman. And it was, oh my God, it was so I thought I decided that.
You're probably the first person that's right. You must be the first person who's ever told me.
Maybe I'll one day not tell. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I was standing there.
You went through it. I went through it. And he just went, I understand. Right, there's something there. And then he started saying, oh, and then it's like,
14 pieces of
this was lady was saying. Right, and it just said, right, he goes, that's what happened.
probably about 6 or 7.
He said, and now the spirit guides me. He goes, and that's what happened.
That's when you're sitting there. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Yeah, so it was decided to. You think, isn't there any crime in Canberra? 14 police cars turn up for 6 of us. 14. I know. I heard some crap. Yeah, in your backyard? And then they just tell them they are protesters and they'll turn up with the 14 You don't know, do you? Like, how long does it take to throw rocks?
Maybe not with the whole spirit or that sort of thing. But having them, and like you do, compared to some strange animals, especially like they are like, they trust them and they open up to them. Yeah.
It might be nice because it's got so much traffic.
Yeah.
Going on today.
They already have like 3 cups.
Look, I could lie down there and have a snooze. My feet's killing me. Get a nice one?
Yeah. I understand the issue. The 1D is like the best camera in the Canberra range.
Actually, no, because I've got the Yeah, it's because I've adjusted my blood balance to say it's an early day. It's absolutely okay, which it is. It's like basically our mind. I've got a 7-day cancer video. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, I've got 30D and 10D. I've got about 40 cameras. About some of them are best in medium format, like Parl. Yeah, some of them don't work.
So do you process your own film?
No, it's digital.
What's the old one? Do you use digital?
In the old days, when I first started my
Oh, really? Maybe they were waiting for me to get my camera. That was nice of them. Hello. You are a sweetie. You can smell my dogs on me. That's why she likes me, because I've got 3 dogs at home. They're about to get in trouble for cooking. Work. Why did that stop? I don't know why that stopped.
We were told just early by the inspector or supervisor that you're not to have fire here.
Now, I actually started streaming just after that.
Take it out now. I'm no issues, but otherwise, I didn't light it. No, I lit it. Were you the one who was told earlier not to light fires?
Attention everybody! We have a legal fire here on public land. And the police are trying to put it out.
No, they're not. They're trying to arrest us for...
Oh, they're going to arrest me. Because I'm the one that lit.
See this hot plate right here?
See this hot plate right here? That ensures that we're able to have this. Now, as we did last night, we will comply with the police once we are done cooking our food.
That was predictable. They knew that was going to happen.
No, it's not. It's a public place.
No permission.
We do have had the conversation.
We have permission from the fire brigade to have a fire on this
Oh, so you
land.
weren't here, so you lied earlier. You lied earlier. I don't like lies.
I don't like arrogant pricks.
Well, I don't like lies. So don't lie and don't point your finger at me.
NCA
quit
does
your
not
lies.
allow fires.
The NCA does not own this land. They own the polls on this land, and that is it. The only jurisdiction that any governmental agency has over any land is strictly structural.
Don't arrest him for nothing.
He's done nothing wrong.
Free speech, love. It's free speech. Free speech
is legal.
Free speech is legal.
Sorry.
What is he charged for?
Free
speech.
He's done nothing wrong.
Over here. No, you cannot arrest him for nothing.
Free
speech.
He was
talking.
Oh,
you love power that much? No.
Oh, you're right.
No,
I didn't want to step in front of your shots. You're an actual professional.
Stop lying. Stop your lies, love. Stop your lies. Stop your lies.
You got arrested for what?
You should be ashamed of yourself. Liar. You came over here and you lied.
Okay, stop. What's your name, sir?
Stop.
I need you to tell me
Stop
your name
the
and
false
your
arrest.
Listen to me. Name and date of birth. Provide it.
Jordan Richards the Cross, first of April 2008.
I have arrested you for breaching the Queen's peace. Do you have any intention of not breaching the peace or continuing to?
You have no jurisdiction on this land.
So if I try to sign you up to an undertaking to not breach the peace,
Do you love power that much?
Do you believe that
you breached the peace? No, I don't. Well, there you go.
All right.
You cannot arrest a person for free speech.
Aren't you supposed to say how he did that? Because all he was doing was standing there on the microphone.
Is there an actual law number? So
You have no power on this land.
No, what was the breach?
It's not about anyone who's just talking on a megaphone. No, I'm fine.
can we please have the
Why are you
act or
arresting
law
people
number?
for free
That'd be
That
great.
fire over there is the next one.
That's fine.
Free speech is
You're
legal in this
threatening
country.
She's talking to her friend. You're
Free
threatening her.
speech
You
is
are
legal
threatening
in
her.
this country. Why are you arresting people for free speech?
This is aggression.
Free speech is legal in this
That's the
country.
problem, because your job. Move away. I'm not
Free
moving.
speech is legal in this
I'm
country.
not flashing to this.
You're breaking
You have no deeds
He's
or
under
titles
arrest.
to this land.
We're talking
on a microphone, breaking a peace.
Talking on a megaphone.
Are you serious?
Do you love power that much?
I would like to make a formal complaint
You
about
don't have power on this land. You might have grown up thinking that you would get a lot of power.
I just told you that I had no intention of doing it.
Free speech.
And I would like to know how
It's
that
free
exactly.
speech.
So what we're going to do is
Free
give you
speech is
an
legal.
undertaking to keep the Queen's peace for the next 24 hours.
Free speech is not illegal.
So if it's not 24 hours, you breach the peace again and you'll go.
You cannot arrest people for free speech. You guys have been assaulting people and arresting people for free speech, and enough is enough.
You are threatening him. Put your finger out of his face. How rude are you?
I'm going to
He's
hear
in handcuffs.
And stop your threats.
Stop being
Stop
threatening.
your threats.
Unnecessary.
Free speech is still legal in this country. Stop your assaults. Stop your fake arrests.
Line your opposite.
Step back.
Free speech is still legal in this country. This is a false arrest. You guys need to stop the assaults and stop the fake arrests.
Are there not
Free speech is still legal in this country. Stop your fake arrests and stop your assaults.
You should make a formal
Stop
complaint.
assaulting people for free speech and stop illegally arresting them.
On a megaphone.
Stop illegally arresting people for free speech.
my
Free
grandfather
speech is still legal in this country.
for your freedom
Free
to
speech is still legal in this country. Free speech is still legal in this country. Stop making false arrests. You work for a terrorist organization. This lady is making unlawful directions.
Are you going to go arrest this guy? Are you going to arrest me?
This officer is making unlawful directions.
No, Unbelievable. You know, you don't
Free speech is legal in this country.
That wasn't.
He said
Free
he wasn't going to breach
speech
it.
is legal in this country. Free speech is legal in this country. Do not touch.
I'm not doing anything.
Do not touch people.
We just want the actual law number. He is breaking. Can you please give us
Stop
the
making
actual
unlawful
law?
directions. Stop making unlawful directions.
He's cooperating. They can't complain about that. So
Unlawful directions.
Being on a
Free
mega
speech is legal in this
the others
country.
are being noisy.
This
He's
is a
actually
fake
just
arrest.
taking it,
This is a false
which
arrest.
is the
Free
right way to
speech is
handle
still
it.
legal in this
Fight
country.
it after.
You are making unlawful directions. You are making unlawful directions. Free speech is still legal in this country. Free speech is still legal in this country. Why are you making unlawful directions? Free speech is still legal in this country. Why are you making unlawful directions and unlawful arrests? Free speech is still legal in this country.
Got it.
Why are you making unlawful arrests? Free speech is still
Lawful
legal in this
and
country.
unlawful.
Why are you making unlawful arrests? Free speech is still legal in this country. Why are you making unlawful arrests? Free speech is still legal in this country. Why are you making unlawful arrests?
A bit of
Free
a
speech is still legal in this country.
few tourists and
Why are you
things.
making unlawful arrests?
few tourists and things involved now.
Why do you love power so much? Why do you love power
The tourists, of course, aren't really going to have a clue what's going on.
Power of love will always win over your love of power.
Pretty sure you aren't allowed to light fires somewhere.
Stop the unlawful arrests. Stop the unlawful assaults. Free speech is still legal in this country. Free speech is still legal in this country. Stop the unlawful arrests. Stop the unlawful assaults. Unlawful assault. Free speech is still legal in this country. Free speech is still legal in this country. This is an unlawful arrest. This is an unlawful arrest. Free speech is still legal in this country.
This was, unfortunately, this incident was actually in, this didn't need to happen. They deliberately lit the fire knowing it was going to.
You have no jurisdiction on this land.
Yeah.
Why are you making false arrests?
They think they're making points, so.
Is freedom of speech illegal now? Or have you just made
Yeah,
an
but
unlawful
they
arrest?
literally didn't need to light a fire on the lawn. They did that deliberately. They put a noose up earlier, by the way, Rob.
Is it illegal?
And the cops laughed that off, and I asked them not to light the fire over there. They've got another one. They've got a fire barbecue and stuff over there in the car park, right there. But they decided they wanted to put one there. Now, apparently they spoke to the fire brigade last night. Don't know about that. Wasn't here last night.
Why are you giving unlawful directions? Why are you giving unlawful directions? Why are you giving unlawful directions? Why are you giving unlawful
So like I'm not you. It didn't have to happen, yeah. They knew he was going to be arrested if he lit the fire. So
free speech is still legal on this land.
you got to remember. So there's all these tourists and things. They're the people too, and they get to enjoy the space as well. So I know it's they're protesting and stuff, but he is cooking chicken wings protesting.
You are giving unlawful directions.
I don't know what's going on over here now. See, too busy looking at the chat with my bad eyeballs. Are they putting out another fire or? Oh, yep. Ah, okay. So apparently they're putting out the other fire now. Now again, as I said, I don't know about this fire brigade thing. Apparently they spoke to the fire brigade last night.
Middle of the night, as a part of a terrorist organisation in this land, you take children out of their beds in the middle of the night.
All of this.
The love of power power do you love? Love your power?
I just don't want to end up being caught up in it.
You're going to steal our food and water. You're going to steal our food and water. This is an unlawful direction. Theft of food and water is an
I'm not really
unlawful
sure.
direction.
Okay.
You will not be...
All this was here quite peacefully before. Maybe they've decided not
This
to
is an unlawful direction.
allow the structural type things.
Unlawful direction.
Ah, okay.
This is an unlawful direction.
I
That is
assume
an unlawful
they want
direction.
the actual
You
camping
are
stuff
only
moved, which the
authorised to
camping
make
stuff
proper
was the
directions.
issue originally. So again, you know, you got to look at this from both perspectives.
Unlawful directions. She is making illegal decisions to give you unlawful directions.
Now where do I go?
What's your direction? It is not camping equipment. We're not.
Yeah, it is camping
There's no
equipment, I hope
camping
so.
equipment here. Open your
Can't really
eyes.
deny that. I mean,
Open your eyes. There is no camping equipment here. You are making an unlawful direction. There is no camping equipment here.
some of the others are explaining the situation to others.
Yeah, because she loves power so much.
Go.
Is there a time limit?
Might go right the way around the other side.
That's an unreasonable and unlawful direction and unreasonable timing.
Go right the way around this side.
What happens to you when the child to make you love power so much? I
didn't realise I was so low.
talking to you. We do not have camping. We're not camping here. This is food and water. This is food and water. This is not camping equipment. Get your arrogant smirk off your face. I don't care what happened to you as a child that made you this way. Only make lawful directions. What you're doing is unlawful. It's illegal. Yes, it is. And you work for an organisation.
These guys throw unlawful around like the Nazis throw the left throw Nazi around.
Institutionalised organisations.
Mind you, this lot are pretty free with Nazi too.
You are a part of a pedophile gang. You are a part of the pedophile gang. And now you're going to take food and water from people. Why are you making unlawful directions? Why would you follow this woman's unlawful directions?
Oh, I hope my good camera doesn't run out of battery in the next 10 minutes. Far out.
That you are willing to break
You know, I should have brought the bag down.
on video that's going to go around the world.
This is ANZAC Day. We're supposed to be remembering freedom.
People die for our freedom.
Doubt it'll go
and
around the
you're
world
here
for my
stealing
channel.
people's food and water. Does that make you proud? Does that make you proud on ANZAC Day to steal food and water from the people? When people up there that we're respecting died for our freedom, and you're here stealing food and water from the people. Consent to have the fire from the fire brigade. You heard the video last night. These are all unlawful directions.
I'm assuming they're going to have a couple more cops turn up over here any minute now. Now we've got some of them packing up, some of them not. So.
Does anyone else want to have a steak? What you see here is a police officer who is so hungry with power, she is making unlawful directions to us and to our officers.
I don't know, they seem to have more issue with the female officers than the male.
Let's remind everybody, this is ANZAC Day.
interesting.
You'll be famous now,
Oh,
love.
we've got a couple more
You'll be
serious
very
looking
famous
dudes here.
worldwide. You're making unlawful directions. Is it? It's still legal for free speech, isn't it?
Who owns the stuff?
This is not camping equipment. This is cooking resources for the people that are here 24/7 protesting. This is the people of Australia's property. We are here 24/7 protesting against pedophiles in the government, and you are hindering a protest against pedophiles in the government. You are hindering a protest against pedophiles in the government. You are hindering a 24/7 protest against pedophiles within a government and pedophilia links to the police force. You are making unlawful directions. Once again, you are stealing clothing, food and water from the people.
Now, as soon as someone says we're trying to get the keys, the cops have said, okay.
Want this to happen to your parents?
You don't have to do this. Really.
We are 24/7 protesting against police corruption and their links to pedophilia. We are 24/7 protesting against police, their assaults and their link to pedophilia. The police have links to pedophilia and they are trying to hinder our
Most people
protest
are
to cover it up.
pretty cooperative.
The police officers here are trying to hinder a 24/7 protest which links them
They're helping
to
them
pedophilia.
move all the gear over to the vehicle so that it can be moved out. Like, they're kind of funny. They keep trying to say things like, I would call that the spot where we've got our little camp set up for our protest. If that was my particular, this was my event, it'd be like, oh, we're going to put our gear. This will be our camp. Come back here if you want cuppa or a rest or whatever. Like, semantics, I guess.
This is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week protest against police corruption and their involvement in pedophilia.
They're damn efficient.
Why are you hindering this protest? Are you involved in the pedophilia directly? Are you directly involved in the pedophilia? Is that why you're trying to hinder this protest? Are you directly involved in the pedophilia? Is that why you're currently trying to stop this protest? Are you directly involved in the pedophilia? Is that why you're trying to hinder this
Well, why do
protest?
they say that stuff?
Children are being taken out of their beds by police and put into church organisations that get them raped. And they are trying to hide it. They're trying to cover that child trafficking. They're trying to cover up.
Oh. Okay, apparently some of the gear is getting removed. So I guess it doesn't fit. They have lots of food and stuff. Goodness.
And they're linked to the police force. Oh, hello, I'll pick you up.
See?
The belongings from there, we'll just take them up to that pile up the top there.
So from there up to there?
Yeah, that truck's full.
You could just put it next to the truck.
Wait, you guys, wait.
Are you crazy? You just made them move it and now we've got to find another spot. Are you crazy? Are you insane? You really need to calm your shit down. You just moved it and now you're asking us to find a place to move it? Like, that's illogical. You are a power tripping person who's like, up to there. How can you listen to her? Did you just hear that? She's got an ego at least. Like, don't listen. She's crazy. That's crazy. She just made you move it, and then she wants us to move it. Listen to her. You have a choice. You can say no to her.
Maybe they want the tourists to be allowed to use the car park too.
I'm going to do my complaint for all the bruising from when I was attacked the other day. Oh, look.
See, a heap of them seem to get on quite fine. Smiles. So, it's only some of them that really are having the cans.
I have no opinion of this. I think we're here to do a job, and our job is to
They need the big guy. He'd just chuck it up on his shoulder and wander off with it.
talk to any police officer.
You pick the cupboard up and tuck an arrestee up under the other arm.
I think we're going to have to, it's too heavy to move.
Well, maybe you should just leave it. It's not that much of a crime. No, I can remember the face. And these poor young ones, they're so young. I'll get you stuff these young officers. I mean, they should be all got to work with the public together.
Yeah, you can't leave stuff laying around, so that's better.
I understand that too. I mean, I'm not
Whose stuff is this?
We've got to move the van over and from front of the van.
Great option.
Who do you work for? Have you checked out what they said about the politics? Have you surrounded
Surrounding, I don't know, yes.
So I wouldn't vote. Why would you? That means you're aligning yourself with that. I'm not going to should just be nice.
Probably not.
There's a math problem, there's a growth problem.
Why?
Blue school. Oh, shut blue school. Probably his wife too. Oh. They're going to back to the van. They're going to back to the van.
That dog, you're going to get run over.
This dog gets out, that'll be something.
Who owns this camping equipment over here?
So much going on. There's like people everywhere. They're going to load all the food stuff in the van in a minute. And not once have I heard one of the protesters say maybe they want the public to be, the people to be able to use the car park too. That could be part of the reason they're being packed up. There are a few more people here than your average weekend or weekday.
right? She arrested somebody who was yelling at a microphone. That's it. And like you guys have a choice.
Well, she didn't arrest someone who was yelling on a microphone. They arrested someone who lit a fire on the Parliament House lawns.
These things aren't law. So you can't enforce things on law, and that's why you pass the buck.
Exactly what this place is. It is
Just have a lot of patience.
24/7 protest against links to pedophilia in our government and in our police force.
Angry and doesn't want to.
And in the rest of society too.
She arrested someone. I picked her up on it in front of a few other people, and she came down here and went through like a tornado. She could just say sorry, or she could just leave.
What did you just say? I think I missed that. I wish I'd heard that though.
Hindering our protest, which makes them a part of the pedophilia. How many children have you personally taken out of their bed in the middle of the night and put them in to institutionalized organizations where 80% of the children end up getting
Hello,
molested?
Bandit.
How many children have you personally taken out of their bed at night and put them into an institutionalized organization when you know the statistics are that 80% of those children get molested? How many?
Here, come on.
How many? You are all accountable for your actions.
Over here, come on.
Free speech. Free speech. It is legal to have free speech in this country.
She's decided what she's doing and she is doing it.
Police officers are linked to pedophilia within this country. They take children out of their homes and put them into institutionalized organizations that get them molested. 80% of these children that go into these institutionalized organizations end up getting molested.
No, they end up getting abused, not necessarily molested.
Are involved in it and they cover it up. The police force
Can be physical, mental, emotional, or sexual
out of their
abuse.
homes and they cover up the pedophilia.
Almost all of them see it happen to others, though, unfortunately.
And the corruption and the cover-up
Those in out of home, out of
and that is why we are here protesting.
home care.
Homes and put them into institutionalized organizations where 80% of those children are molested. You are not looking at heroes. You are looking at thieves and people that are linked to pedophilia. There are no heroes within the police force because they all cover it up. There is not one single hero within the police force because they cover up pedophilia.
No self-awareness, no self-consciousness. I remember when being a policeman was an honourable job.
Yeah, well, I tried to join the police force. I'm really glad that I found running around the track mine. Less than a quarter of a second.
You're away protesters.
I'm trying to become a sheriff.
Live streams this
And she says in live streams.
left wing or
No, definitely not left, not in that sense.
some of them are right, they're still
Yeah.
You're all going to go to town. Bye-bye, turds. Flush away, baby.
Nah, oh yeah.
Can we picnic?
You can picnic. Most people don't bring a picnic.
Well, what about the food and water?
You can have food and water, but picnickers don't bring like cupboard full of tin food. Go and research picnics.
It's just like a reality TV show.
Chuck it on top and let's wait very much.
Go on research picnics. She forgot to add on BitChute, DuckDuckGo, and Odyssey. Oh.
Have you guys got a car to put that stuff in there, or do I need to take it to ANZAC?
Why did you take all my clothing and my belongings?
Oh.
All your cars are parked there. Oh no.
Yep, so you tell me the car and we'll put it down, we'll put all the stuff in the back of it. So we just want to organise the car.
HD camera's going to go flat any second now. All things considered, and given